like a gangster move. This ain't no gangster movie, homie. This is real life, one of a kind. I'm not different, I'm a rare breed, top shelf, first in line, homie. I'm a draft pick. Second string contenders, all most of them gon' ever be. Headed for the fast break, mind state, power forward. Headed for the fast break, mind state to be the greatest. Politic, plotting schemes, slow and steady wins the race. This New York, it's a hostile takeover. This New York, now I'm here.
What it do? You already know what it is. It's your boy TW at Tw.GeezNews. What's happening? You see it. Let me fix my hat. Shout out to all my newsies out there. Don't forget to smash that like button for the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, yes. And we are most definitely uncensored. We got some things going on. But like I always say, look, wouldn't it be news if we ain't had some things going on? Now, would it be? Now, we have Wack 100 telling 1090 Jake, get the paperwork. If you don't know what's going on, Larry Hoover just got pardoned. Now, 1090 Jake just so happens to come out with some paperwork of a news clipping. I seen the video. It is what it is. Like, what you want me to say? You know what I'm saying? He said what he said. I said, oh, shit. Wow. Okay. Anyway. Some people don't like the fact he said what he said. He's basically saying that Larry Hoover told. So, I'm not going to do too much of the talking. I'm just trying to give you a quick synopsis of what's transpiring. Now, like I always say, this is just content. Do not take any of these things personal. I'm not, neither should you. News is news. That's all it is on our behalf. Remember, I told you that. Don't get personal. Just pay attention. That's it. Well, let's continue. Because I ain't going to tell you better than they can tell you. That's like me telling you better than they can tell you about me. That's impossible. How you going to tell them about me? What are you talking about? It ain't make no sense.
This man was a certified smacker, leader. But unfortunately,
First and foremost, I'd like to shout out the content creator for making this video. Man, I don't know what to say about this. Like I said, I ain't got a dog in this fight, neither do you. And if you do, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm a news reporter, and I report all news. Let's continue.
you go by the paperwork, he's also what? He'd be considered a snitch, right? He identified the two people that they were rival gang members.
What's good, y'all? It's 1090 Jake losing his touch. Y'all be the judge. A newspaper article from 68, and we know what the sentiment was back then. Let's get to the content.
Okay, there you have it. Now, yesterday, I ran my content. Today, 1090 runs his content. I know you gonna hear this. Those days of that white woman running in the middle of the street, pointing around and saying he did it, and that dude over there changing the carburetor up under the pickup truck is over. Great presentation, great clip. But unfortunately, where I come from, 1090, we don't go off newspapers.
Now, if you kind of don't understand, 1090 Jake made his video about Larry Hoover allegedly telling off an old newspaper clip from like the 60s or 70s or something like that. I'm not too sure. But there was no actual paperwork he didn't bring behind it. He just brought the newspaper clip. So this is the response, I guess, to him presenting what he presented, and it's coming from Wack 100. Let's continue.
We all know watching old mob movies, newspapers can be brought. Newspapers are not, I repeat, are not court documents.
Facts.
So since you took the time, 1090, to go to the Chicago Tribune, page 14, I think you said it was. Hey, I spoke against it yesterday and said I don't believe it. It don't make sense. I think it's a plot to get the man attacked because he just got to the state on a medium yard. Well, 1090, I guess you got to go to the courtroom and request these documents. I mean,
oh man, this is gonna get nasty. Let's continue.
You stepped into this, Polly. It's on you. I'm only responding because I got to stand on my square. This is not court document.
But Wack, check this out, though.
Who did it, Ethel? Who did it? It was the Negro. Which one? Oh, that one. Nah. Ain't no Rosewood, Mississippi burn going over here at 1090. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We not doing that. So I need you to do 1090. It seems to me like you back woke. You've been in hibernation for a while. Like you dug into the Chicago Tribune, page 14. You got to go get to work. That's just where I stand. You know, it's crazy right now because a lot of you weirdos out there, I don't know if y'all just don't know nothing about Chicago or know nothing about Larry Hoover or whatever this, with the significance of this. A lot of y'all weirdos is getting in my comments as if I'm attacking Larry Hoover. See, right now, I'm kind of needed because if it's a Wack in the 1090 swaying the same way, that's a hard fire to put out. Please use your mind and stop reading clickbait and listen. I have not said nothing in favor of these documents. Everything I've been saying is in favor of Mr. Hoover. So I don't know if y'all just dumb. I believe I'm the only one speaking in favor of him. Now we got 1090 Jake. He said it. He said, hey, the God is this is that. He said it. I'm saying I don't believe it. And the reason why I don't believe it, because it's newspaper articles. I do know dude's been under attack day one. And I just ain't gonna write off a newspaper article. Y'all remember I got called out for putting a newspaper article up on Cool to Be. They called me out and said, Wack, that ain't no real paperwork. We need the real paperwork. I went to Tw.G, got the real paperwork, brought it back. So, 1090's in the same situation. He needs to go get.
If you're wondering, I'm not going to do too much commentating on this because I don't have a dog, a fight in this. My dog's not fighting in it, and I don't want no. I don't. It's like this is just news for me. But I know people out there like this type of thing, so I'm just going to let this play out. Again, shout out to the content creator that made this. At the end of the day, man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna wait to the end. Let's continue.
The legal documents. We had something from Ghost. What's that site? The Chicago-based site?
Squid 8.
Squid 8. For those of y'all who saying Wack created the document to put it up to respond, nah. Squid 8, my understanding, is a Chicago-based blog site is who put it up. I responded to it yesterday. I guess 1090 heard what I had to say. and he giving his take on it. He went and found something in the Chicago Tribune paper, page 14 or so. Oh yeah, he listening. He just texted me. I knew he was listening. Okay, so he's sending me pictures of the shooters, and it's the 1968 newspaper clip, page 14. I'm gonna send this over to all y'all can have it. You know they be listening, boy. What I do see is he went and dug up a newspaper article. Okay, so now he know his back is against the wall. Now he got to go get to work, which I Googled it. Illinois holds the work. I guess you got to request it some type of way. So he got to do the footwork. Me, I'm not pointing the finger at that man based on the newspaper clip.
Yep, it's a video from like a year ago where I sent it to you, right? And this dude, he covered this, right? And he said that the dude James Whitesmith, the dude who shot Larry Hoover, even he said that Larry Hoover ain't tell.
Who is this on the video?
It's another dude. He a white dude too. He do like content and stuff, but he from Chicago. All he do is Chicago content.
Yeah, see, at this point in time, we got the 1090 got to go get to work, because he say, she say, a newspaper say, that ain't no work.
Facts.
And again, a day after he, has a W over there, here this comes. So, 1090 did a little more diggity, found something in the newspaper, but I don't recognize or acknowledge newspaper as court documents, personally. That's why my stance is, I hear it, great clip, great piece of work. You got the little mystical sounds, you know what I'm saying, going on back there. If I could take a guess, you ain't got no socks on, you got some of them open-toe sandals on with the wide soles on. You was twinkling your toes while you was doing this 1090. But we need you to put the boots on. You gotta get down in the mud. You gotta come with something a little stronger than this, because you actually used the rat word.
So did.
He actually said it. He said it. And it's crazy. So I think it's enough until I see some court documents. I'm not standing on no newspaper clippings. Hold on, let me see.
How do we gotta look at 1090 though now, Wack? Like, how do we look at him now?
Sold to EOS.
Let me see.
And this man was a certified smacker, leader. But unfortunately, if you go by the paperwork, he's also what? He'd be considered a snitch, right? He identified the two people and they were rival gang members, and the police went to their house and got them.
Yep. Yeah, he said it. Yep. Oh, 1090, yep. Oh, yeah. I can't rock with it. I don't know if I can't rock with the newspaper as paperwork, as court documents. Listen, y'all know 1090, he got an ego. He ain't gonna take too kindly to this. You can expect him to go make an attempt to get some court documents. Me knowing him.
That's a fact. He probably already in the process of it.
You gotta get to work, Ghost. You gotta get to work.
Where 1090 from? Do they not get along with the?
He from Boston.
He started off a little hot, hey, I don't give.
He live in Florida though.
He probably done got pressed by some GDs before or something like that.
JD's tried to keep J2 in jail.
Who did?
GD's.
Oh yeah, okay. I was wondering if there's any type of connection there.
All right, y'all, there it is. So what we found out in the conversation too, and I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently he had problems with GDs before. They came for him in prison. That would explain a lot. Now, I don't know if it just sounds good because of what's going on. I'm sure all that will come out and we'll confirm or deny. But 1090 and Wack have conversed before. So they're going to come together on this one and you'll see 1090 issue some type of retraction or correction. I'm certain of it. But
that is wow. That's crazy. If you hear any noise in the background, pardon that. It's being construction done. So on the crib. So it is what it is. But like I said, I don't have a dog in this fight, and I hope you don't either. I'm not, whether he is or if he ain't, me personally, doesn't make me no difference, and it shouldn't you either. But content is content, news is news. That's what we're here for. That's what you get. You dig? You dig? But at the end of the day, what you think about that? I think he's most definitely going to have to get that real paperwork, or this is going to get real nasty. And hypothetically speaking, if there is, oh, wow, that's going to, either way, this is going to get nasty. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. This is going to get nasty. My advice to you, get to the bag, enjoy the show, and stay out the way. That's my advice. But you know what I always say around this time? Shout out to all my newsies. Don't forget to hit that like button for the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, TW, Wack, Tw.GeezNews. And yes, we are most definitely uncensored. Let me tell you like this. You know the motto, 9 to 5, that's to make a living. 5 to 9, that's to make a way of life. You dig? After these messages, but first, remember what I told you. Get to the bag. It's all about business. Stay out the way. Don't forget that. Where was I? Oh, yeah. After these messages, I'll be right.
Bang, bang.
Stand tall or lose it all, lose it all. So what you wanna do, huh? Stand tall on your feet or lose it all, lose it all. So what you wanna do, huh? Stand tall on your feet or lose it all, lose it all. So what you gonna do, huh? Stand tall or lose it all, stand tall or lose it all.
Top of the world, I get to gunning like a gangster move. This ain't no gangster movie, homie. This is real life, one of a kind. I'm not different, I'm a rare breed. Top shelf, first in line, homie. I'm a draft pick. Second string contenders, all most of them gon' ever be. Headed for the fast break. Mind state, power forward. Headed for the fast break. Mind state to be the greatest. Politic, plotting schemes, slow and steady wins the race. This New York, it's a hostile takeover. This New York, now I'm here, boy, the game's over. We bout to change the game, homie, just a little bit. We bout to flood, just a little bit. Yes, it's me, spitting that verb on the LG beat like an M16. Oh, yes, it's me, spitting that verb and kill your ass like an M16.